We are 2 days from opening night for Annie, which is the biggest production we've done in a long time at Curry Ingham. There are 75 kids involved. Those are actors, plus you add in the crew, and then all of the adults who are involved, and we're over 80 people, 85 people maybe. That's a lot of mouths to feed. The lines have been memorized, the music has been learned, the songs sound phenomenal, the choreography looks great.
We're basically telling the story that everyone knows and loves, and I just think it's really fun to work with the whole crew and just make sure everyone has a fun time doing it.
So it's a lot of last minute kind of odds and ends. Today is actually the first day that we're getting costumes on. That's unusual. Usually we have a couple of weeks to toy with all of the stuff, the props and the costumes and all of the stuff that we're just getting now because of the snowpocalypse that happened a while back and we had to reschedule the show. Annie! Here's your flashlight.
Yeah!
You take this cup that you've been holding and you go over and you kind of dip some imaginary soup out of the soup pot. Capiche? Little girls get very excited about putting on costumes. In all my years, I've learned that one thing. Shows like these are always a lot of fun for me because you've got kids from every division. Reagan Kidwell does a phenomenal job in the title role of Annie.
It's 2 days before opening nights. We have a lot to do.
So we've got our old season pros, our seniors, and other upper school students who are going to play the adults in the show. And then what's really neat to see is off stage, behind the scenes, they have these big sister, big brother type relationships with our very little kids. One thing that has been great to see as we brought our choreographer Marcel Anderson now back is to see how she's able to pull dance performances out of unlikely folks like, say, middle school boys. This is the final show for a trio of people, Tiffany Perea, Ali Spencer, and Jacob Proctor. We've gone on and on about them for forever, so I won't say much more about them, except that we're gonna be really sad to see him go. These contraptions are called periaktoi. A periaktoi is an ancient Greek form of scenery. It's what they used for, you know, Oedipus Rex and Medea and all that old stuff. You've got a three-sided flat in a triangular prism. Robert Cooper, our scene designer, kind of came up with this whole shebang that there would be, in addition to just the three sides, which is what they had in ancient Greece, you'd have these flippers. So this creates, using these two together, this is going to be our more ornate mansion where Daddy Warbucks lives. So we've got multiple locations for the same production. This side becomes the orphanage, which is something they had that actually was period for the 1930s when the play is set. Miss Hannigan gets all the kids out of bed to sing Hard Knock Life because they have to scrub the orphanage down until it shines like the top of the Chrysler Building. In the middle of the number, while they're singing and dancing, they put them back up, and then there's more room for the huge crowd of orphans to do their thing, singing and dancing. Tickets are going fast if you haven't gotten yours already. Annie goes up this weekend, Thursday at 6 o'clock, Friday at 7:30, Saturday at 7, and Sunday matinee at 2:30. Can't wait to see you guys this weekend. It's going to be a great show.